Europe may be struggling for bread and butter. The US is enjoying oven-baked ribs. When I say the US, I mean the government, not the people. We will tell you all about it, but before that, if you're a fan of non-corporate funded free news and analysis, you've landed on the right YouTube channel. We publish 3 videos a day. First at 9:15 a.m. EST, second at 1:30 p.m. EST, and the third at 5:30 p.m. EST. So if that's of interest to you, tell us who will be the ultimate winner of the global influence war, NATO or BRICS? Okay, let's begin. In 2023, the United States reached an unprecedented zenith in its overseas arms sales, amassing a staggering $238 billion as per the State Department's report. This astronomical figure encapsulates 2 primary channels of military commerce: foreign military sales or FMS and direct commercial sales or DCS. The surge in these transactions, notably in a year fraught with global armed conflicts, underscores Washington's proclivity to leverage such turmoil for economic gain. The FMS component of this total witnessed a significant upswing, escalating by nearly 56% from the preceding year to $80.9 billion, thus establishing a new pinnacle. Concurrently, DCS transactions also saw an increment, reaching $157.5 billion, up from $153.6 billion in 2022. These figures collectively contribute to the record-setting total of $238 billion in FY 2023. It's imperative to delineate the mechanics of these sales mechanisms. FMS involves a governmental layer ensuring that foreign acquisitions adhere to the Department of Defense's stringent standards throughout the procurement process. Conversely, DCS allows foreign entities to negotiate directly with American firms, albeit under the vigilant oversight of the US government, to sanction such deals. The detailed breakdown of the $80.9 billion FMS revenue includes $62.25 billion financed by the purchasing countries themselves, and an additional $3.97 billion facilitated through the Title 22 Foreign Military Financing Program. Moreover, $14.68 billion stemmed from various other initiatives under the Department of State and Department of Defense, including significant allocations like the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative. In a stark display of militarization, Poland led the charge with astronomical procurement expenditures, investing $12 billion in Apache helicopters and an additional $10 billion for high-mobility artillery rocket systems or HIMARS, underscoring the escalating arms race. Germany's acquisition of Chinook helicopters for $8.5 billion, Bulgaria's $1.5 billion expenditure on Stryker armored vehicles, and Norway's $1 billion purchase of multi-mission helicopters further exemplify the European continent's deep foray into bolstering military capabilities. Beyond Europe, the pattern persists with American allies like South Korea and Australia committing substantial funds towards F-35 fighter jets and C-130J-30 Super Hercules planes, respectively amounting to $5 billion and $6.3 billion. Japan's $1 billion investment in an E-2D Hawkeye surveillance plane also highlights the global reach of this arms proliferation. Moreover, the United States engaged in a significant direct commercial sale with Ukraine, supplying the National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile System, NASAMS, valued at $1.2 billion, alongside similar high-value agreements with Italy, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, South Korea, and Norway. These transactions, detailed by the State Department, reveal a troubling trend of escalating military expenditures across the globe. The commercialization of warfare has become a cornerstone of United States policy, reflecting a disconcerting trend toward prioritizing profit over peace. A comprehensive 2022 report from the Washington-based Quincy Institute for Responsible Statecraft implored the Biden administration to reconcile United States arms sales policy with the nation's long-term interests. This pivotal document underscores the imperative of delineating arms sales strictly to scenarios that bolster allies' defense capabilities without inciting arms races or escalating conflict probabilities. Specifically, the report critiques the AUKUS submarine agreement, highlighting its potential boon for US contractors while cautioning against its propensity to incite an arms competition and exacerbate tensions with China. Furthermore, the Quincy Institute's report casts a critical gaze upon the swift military support rendered by the United States to Ukraine, lamenting the absence of a parallel diplomatic strategy aimed at curtailing the conflict before it morphs into an enduring quagmire or escalates into a direct confrontation between the United States and Russia. Moscow has persistently cautioned that armaments supplied to Kiev serve only to extend the duration of the conflict and not the result. Additionally, military analysts have voiced concerns that foreign arms sales not only endanger United States security by fueling conflicts, inciting adversaries and fostering arms races, but also risk entangling the United States in unnecessary or detrimental military engagements. US brands its weapons really well, and that's why countries pay exorbitant amounts to procure them. But the Ukraine theater is turning out to be a bad PR for American armaments. For instance, American-made M1 Abrams tanks. Russia made them bounce like tennis balls with a little drone. Here is what really happened.